My name's Devan, and this is a short piece from my work called Southport. She lost her grip on the last rung of the ladder. The metal grated across the soft flesh of her fingers. Nursing them against her lips, Sarah couldn't tell if the taste was her own blood or just the salt from the sea. It had been a poor harvest at the beach. She was not nimble enough anymore to get out to the rock pools much further out. By the time she got back to the town, the sun had set and the high street was empty. More and more shops had closed down over the last few months, each slowly engulfed, lichen-like, by eviction notices, chipboard panels, and obscene graffiti. Something moved in the corner of her vision, and Sarah looked up. A ghostly hand appeared in the window of one of her flats before quickly pulling across a set of curtains. She felt deeply alone. The dim kitchen light inside the flat did little to illuminate Sarah's collection. Mostly, it was a great mass of lava, which she put in a pan and set on a gentle boil. The rest of the seaweed needed cleaning, so she emptied her bag out into the sink. There was a gentle popping sound as a sheet of gutweed floated to the surface of the water. Both valid options for dinner, but only with something more flavourful. Sarah opened her larder before letting out a deep sigh at its barren greeting. She pushed back the few jars to find the shoebox right at the back. Inside, there was only one packet of dried kelp left, a Moorish snack. She weighed it delicately in her hand before slipping it into the front pocket of her jacket. Marco needed it more. The iodine was good for his goiter. She knocked next door for Marco and waited for a response, pulling her cardigan tighter against the wind. The front door, though, was open. Marco's name rang hollow around the flat. Venturing inside, Sarah saw that he'd been made to leave in a hurry. Slippers still by the armchair, faded Penguin classic resting with a bent spine, a crossword forever unfinished on the coffee table. On the kitchen counter, there was a note written in a shaky hand, S, bathroom cabinet. Sarah followed the instruction and with some pain bent down to look under the bathroom sink, pushing aside the bottles of bleach and the black mold spray, till she found a small tub of chocolate powder. She held it closely to her chest, struggling to remember the last time she had tasted real chocolate. As Sarah closed the door to Marco's flat, she wondered about taking something else, some socks maybe, even a bar of soap, but she couldn't. There was some sense, albeit perhaps redundant now, of decency. Thank you.